After a record-breaking winter, Northern California is certainly drying out. The extreme heat has already caused grass fires, and fire season is not over yet. As a matter of fact, listen to this. A fire watch goes into effect this week. And so we do have live team coverage tonight, starting with meteorologist Brendan Menchiff. What can we expect this week?
Yeah, well, like you said, that fire weather watch kicks in tomorrow evening, runs through Wednesday evening. This is the first one of the year. We have had a very wet winter. We had a very cool summer. We've had a lot of things that have contributed to us really not having to deal with fire season very much here in Northern California. That is pretty much over at this point. Fire danger Tuesday evening through Wednesday. The biggest thing is that public safety power shutoff watch for Colusa and Yolo counties. We'll hear more on that in just a minute from Luke. But those wind speeds gusting up to 35 miles per hour across the valley, especially along and west of Interstate 5. The strongest winds will be from Tuesday evening, working their way down through the valley all the way overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, and then continuing Wednesday morning. Let's pick it up for tonight and what you can expect if you're getting up early tomorrow morning, because we still have about 24 hours until we get to that higher fire danger. 62 if you're up early tomorrow morning, 57 in Elk Grove, 59 Stockton, 59 in Modesto. Clear and mild night. Through the daytime tomorrow, sunny skies, highs in the middle 90s. The thing that's different are those northerly winds that start to develop through the afternoon, certainly through the evening hours. So those increasing northerly winds, the concern for tomorrow. Again, highs in the middle 90s across the valley, 70s and 80s in the high Sierra. Otherwise a normal day, except for the winds that will start to become northerly as the day wears on. And that's when that elevated fire danger kicks in as well. That continues through the overnight Wednesday and in towards Wednesday morning. Holiday weekend, though, looking kind of past the fire danger. The holiday weekend will be in the 70s and 80s. A far cry from the 116 we were last year. Chris and Laura.
You can say that again. Of course, keep in mind, the dry conditions and high winds are a dangerous combination.
And so power outages could impact thousands of PG&E customers in 7 counties in a matter of days. ABC 10's Luke Clary times it out for us. Luke.
Yeah, PG&E is warning customers that a public safety power shutoff event could start on Wednesday at 3 a.m. The conditions that we're forecasting for the middle of the week come with some significant fire damage.
In parts of Northern California, conditions could be ripe for wildfires this week.
What are you seeing in the forecast right now that's cause for concern?
We're seeing a forecast for Wednesday morning of high, dry winds with low humidity, and coupled with red flag warning conditions and dry fuel conditions on the ground.
PG&E spokesman Paul Moreno says the utility could implement public safety power shutoffs.
And we proactively turn power off so we can prevent any wildfires that may be caused by tree branches or trees blowing into power lines.
The shutoffs could impact approximately 8,000 customers across 7 counties, including these portions of Yolo and Colusa counties. The areas are smaller and more targeted than PG&E's massive 2019 shutoffs, which impacted hundreds of thousands of customers at a time. ABC 10 covered the public backlash 4 years ago.
It was incredibly disruptive to business, obviously.
It's still a hit in the gut.
I have a family that, you know what I mean? I need to make sure that they have everything that they need.
The complaints stacked up. Businesses lost product and revenue. Families went without power.
Have you received feedback from customers?
Oh, yes. Yes, we have. We've done a lot so that we can better pinpoint the scale of a public safety power shutoff. We've installed switches along circuits so we can better isolate and reduce the footprint of a public safety power shutoff.
PG&E says now it's working to reduce the impact of shutoffs while reducing the risk of wildfire.
And the utility also tells me that they're bringing in more resources, weather stations, helicopters for patrols, and more staff. And for now, just 8,000 customers are being impacted, mostly in Tehama and Shasta counties.
Yeah, Luke, thank you. And customers can sign up for advanced notifications via text, email, and automated phone call. We'll have more on that on our website, abc10.com.